Hey everybody, we got Bo, the standard poodle, to do today, and I'm doing a live on YouTube while I'm filming this at the same time with my chest cam. So I'm gonna get Bo. Hey buddy boy, and he's a big fuzzy boy. I just did his bath and blowout on a live stream. So we're gonna do his haircut now. Because I don't have anything going on tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the doctor's, but I'm gonna take the day off, so there won't be any chance for me to be making any videos tomorrow. So might as well do a double today. And we got Bobo. Sweet Bo. He's a standard poodle, like I said. He's a good boy. He's been coming to me for years. Years and years. But his mom said she wanted to take half of it off. So it's going to be pretty difficult and it's going to take some time, but we're going to do it. Start with his feet. Hey, buddy. Okay, foot. He comes in all the time, so he knows the drill. Good boy, bro. He's a good boy. Oh, you're sitting on my brush. I bet that didn't feel too good. Let me see your back foot. I've been having a lot of people tune into these live streams that I've been doing. But these POV videos, that's how I got here. So I can't forget to do that. I haven't had any dirty ears, I guess, since last Monday. This is a behind the scenes of how a live is done. What up? And you guys on the live, if you want to see the POV video, check it out. I'll be uploading it probably tonight. I think I'm going to start doing, or I am going to start doing early video releases for members. If you join the channel, as a member. It took me a long time to figure out any kind of perks. I don't really know what I could offer, but I have been doing this, uploading these videos before they go fully published. They just kind of sit on my channel as unreleased And so I'm going to start offering those before anybody else can see them. And it'll be before they're edited and before they have thumbnails or any of that stuff. So if you want to see that early release of my stuff, go become a member. Good boy. Let's do. That's your belly. I know, buddy. I know. Just a little bit. Can't get a good angle of that with the GoPro. Just shaved your little dirty weenie, buddy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Alright, preliminary stuff done. Now I gotta brush this mess out. I don't charge enough money for this. I don't have my light on. There we go. His bath and blow dry took 50 minutes. He's not gonna like this for very long. Maybe I can get through some of it without having to pull it all like this first. Yeah, he didn't like that. I'm sorry, buddy. If I can get under that, I might be able to fight through it without having to brush it all out first, and then I can brush it out after I've cut through the mats. I don't recommend it, but I guess we'll do it. We wanted half off. He's a depth of about 2 inches. I think I'm comfortable with 3/4. We should be able to get through that, hopefully. Let's see. I wanted to take some off. I've just been sculpting him recently, just like scissor cutting the ends off. But it's still cold out. You don't want to shave him down like we do in the summer. Fighting for it. We're getting through it, buddy. You know. tug on you too much. I don't notice how loud these clippers are until I'm making a video. Maybe this will shut them up a little bit. I don't like using this thing on these clippers because it gets in the way. Of my speed. And it's obviously a pain in the butt. Alright. Doesn't sound any quieter. Nope. Good boy, Bo. He's got a really good bath. So his coat is very clean. Mostly dry. He's been drying for over an hour after that long blowout. Unfortunately, when you don't pick all this out first, it kind of leaves an uneven cut. It's not so noticeable with poodles because they've got the curly hair. But I notice it, and I have to go back and brush everything out and do it all over again afterward, most likely. Good strong guards for this. Strong metal guards. Strong wrists and forearms too. Dang, man. You're killing me. If he wasn't so well behaved, I wouldn't be doing any of this. We'd be shaving him down bald. And I'd have done it before the bath too, so it didn't take me an hour to blow him dry. Good boy, Bo. So much fuzz. You want a pillow? It's clean. Fresh and clean. We don't fill that trash can up today, buddy. All right, kiddo. Let me raise you up a little bit. Good Lord, bro. Good boy. Alright. I started going backwards up the insides of their legs recently. It's in a place that even if there is a length discrepancy, you can't tell. It just makes it easier and you don't have to keep going over the same spot. Good boy, bro. He's a good boy. Alright, we're getting there, buddy. Let's see. I love German Shepherds. They're crazy, but I love them. I have quite a few that come to me. But I own a Husky, so German Shepherds and Huskies are pretty similar in a lot of ways. I think I've heard people say Huskies are like untrainable German Shepherds. Which isn't entirely true, but I guess I get the sentiment. Good boy, bro. Good boy. Two German Shepherds. That's a house full right there. I used to have two Huskies. I just have one Husky now and a Pit Bull and an Australian Shepherd mix. But yeah, two German Shepherds is a lot. It's gonna be a long video. Yeah, good boy, bro. You're so patient. You're so patient. You are. You're a good boy. He's so stoic. I don't think he's, other than him doing what he's doing right now, I don't think he's much ever told me he was upset about anything. Good boy. Got half of you done. Basically, what we got? Oh yeah, with my one husky and my Australian Shepherd, my floors are trashed constantly. I got some videos on my page of definitely my husky, lots of huskies that I've bathed and groomed, and some German Shepherds on there too over the years, for sure. I don't know if my area has more German Shepherds than other areas or not, but we sure definitely have a lot. All right, let's see what's going on around your neck, buddy. Slow down. I know he's tangled under his chin, on his chest and stuff. May have to go shorter there. We'll see. When I was blow drying him after his bath, that was on his chest was really what he loved to be blow dried. He was getting into it. A little bit. There we go. This is what we're doing. Oh, wow. I've just been doing a sculpting haircut on him for like 3 or 4 visits now, so I knew that this haircut was coming up soon. It's like a sweater, man. Like a bath mat, shag carpet. Okay, man. Piece by piece. Oh, I already did that side. Boy, bro. There's your itchy spots. Alright, what are we gonna do here? I need to oil this blade. And I've got a new blade that's still in the package. Oil that one while it cools. Use the new one that hopefully comes with a good edge. I've been buying these recently and they have been garbage right out of the package. So, let's see what this does. Sounds quieter. What do we got going on here? Cool the blade with any of these types of things. Blade coolant. There's a cleaner too. And a lubricator. I'm tugging on you, I know. Good boy, Bo. Doing so good. That's tight. That's too tight. I don't want to keep pulling on it with my clippers. There we go. Got hair on my face, and it's not my beard. It's not my hair. All right, what are we gonna do with this? You wanna try to brush that out? Does that feel good? You like that, huh? You care if I try to brush that out? We'll see. Since you seem to like it a little bit. If we can just get a little bit, get into there a little bit, we can get the clippers through it. Oh, baby boy. We can do this. We can do it. He's a good boy. You gotta keep his skin taut. Or else you're just pulling on the skin with your clippers. You gotta pull this up. Boy, you're a good dog. You are, you're a good boy. What do we got here? Yep, he is a good boy. Where are you going? Good boy, Bobo. Raise you up. Nope, raise you up, not down. Good boy. Can see this leg? We just coming over to this side of the table? Is that what we're gonna do? It's funny they put their heads in the way when they don't want you to do something. They can really be effective at that with long, fluffy ears sometimes. Their passive-aggressive way of trying to get you to stop doing it. Okay, buddy, you're a good boy. Let's brush that. Okay, buddy. Okay, let's do a little brushing. These spots. Little tender spots. That's not even matted. Why are you bugging? You're a good boy. Gonna get all this long stuff off, and then we can brush you out. Mongolian throat singing. I went and saw Mongolian throat singing concert once a couple years ago. It was incredible. Good boy, Bo. All right, what a good boy. Let's get a brush through you, buddy. glad that it came through, the blade came through him. Otherwise, I've been sitting there torturing him for an hour.
George checked out or you got home from boarding. George checked out or you got home from boarding.
Good boy, Bo. George to go home from grooming. I didn't have a George. She must have said boarding. And I misunderstood. Good boy, Bo. You're a good boy. You just like to be in that position, huh? Oh, crooked boy. It's all uneven because of all the tangled hair, but I just have to go back over it now that it's brushed out. Smooth them out. You look pretty cool. Good boy. Get in there, buddy. I think this new blade's actually working. Now if I can keep from breaking any teeth off of it, it'll be great for a little while. Good boy, Bolt. How's your foot? Oh boy. for this dog, Stephanie, stay tuned. It'll probably, his bath and blowout was about 50 minutes. And then this, we're 41 minutes in to this part. So you're looking at probably 2 hours altogether. Now, if he was just a short shave down, it'd been done in 45 minutes probably. I could have shaved him before his bath. His bath would have taken 10 minutes. And then I would just get him on the table and smooth him out. But it's because he's so long that it's taking so long. And the little tangles, we'll get that. Hit that with a short blade, buddy. You're welcome. Hey, you guys on the live, come check out the POV. And you guys watching the POV, go check out the live. Check it out. Do a double. And subscribe while you're at it. A lot of people like my videos because they say they're relaxing, like ASMR. Which is pretty cool. Any little thing I can do to help people chill out in this world, I'm into it. Let's cool this blade. Get this other one. You see this up? Now this blade, you can see, has a broken tooth. I can only use it under a guard. Otherwise it would be dangerous. Alright, buddy. And do a little foot trimming. Poodle boy. Let's round these feet out, buddy. I was cutting them shorter than the rest of them, but his mom said she wanted them the same length as haircut today. Oh boy. Brush that out and see it again. Good boy. Let me see here. Back of your foot. I didn't want to cut. Just moving around. Looks like I lost everybody on the live. Must have had a network issue. Good boy. You're a very good boy. What's that sound? She cleaning? Disinfecting? I would almost never leave my shears on the table, but I know he's not going to kick them off. But famous last words. When you drop your shears once, they're done for. Very likely. I've had many dogs kick my shears off onto the floor, and they're just dead. He's a good boy. Let me see your elbow. Why is that all uneven? This side's not. Nothing's coming off there. Let's see. Boy. All right, handsome. Let's do your head. What we got here? Hey. Well, thank you. He's a good subject. So I've been doing his head a little longer. So we're gonna do 1 inch. That was 3/4 on his body. We're gonna do 1 inch here. Let's lower you a little bit. We don't have to reach. I've done some pretty cool mohawks on this guy. Poodles are great for mohawks because their hair just stands up. Don't have to do anything to it. I'm gonna bend over, bend back. Let's do that. That's better. is dirty. Oh man. I'm gonna cut that short. Under his ears. There's no sense in leaving that long. You just cover it up. Boy. All right, let's brush your face. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Get all that brushed out. I'm going shorter on his chin. That's a problem area that gets matted and nasty. You might as well cut it down preemptively. Oh, he's a good boy. And let's see. What was that doing? short bow. We're getting there, we're real close. We're real close, buddy. Let me call your mom. And you can go home. And I can go home. I got dinner to cook. Alright, let's do some scissoring. Around your face. What do we think? These fancy new shears, and they're sharp. Trying to keep them sharp. But also, the sharper they are, the more dangerous they are. We're so close, buddy. Alright, let me see your nose. Long shears. Yeah, the first time I saw, before I was a groomer, first time I saw a groomer take shears around the edge of a schnauzer's ear, I said, I don't know if I can do this. But it gets easier boy. The stuff that's most dangerous is the stuff you're not expecting, that's out of your control. Like if a dog hears something in the other room and decides they want to turn their head real quick. You got to be ready for that at all times. Or if a dog decides they're pissed off at you and they want to bite you, they can easily grab your shears, just cut their own tongue right off. I would imagine. I've never seen it happen, but I can imagine it happening. You should have got your teeth brushed today, buddy. You're a little stinky. Let me brush your face out one more time. Knock anything loose. Why do you keep doing that? Look in that direction. You know that's where we go when you're done. Oh, look at that. One side of his face doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, he's a good boy. I gotta do your tail. Sorry. Oh, and I got that spot on your crotch. I'm gonna cut that down. I wasn't about to be pulling on your sack. You look so good, buddy. All right, let's do your tail. A lot of times I do the tail for the very end. This is a lot of dogs' least favorite things. They have their tail brushed out. Just keep pulling. Just keep pulling. Shaky, shaky. Got a little bit of personality there. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, folks. That's been Bo. He was a good boy. What y'all saying over here? Well, I'm glad all y'all tuned in today. If you want to see this POV video that I'm making with my GoPro, go check it out. I'll upload it later today or tomorrow. You want to get down? You want to get down and shake it off a little bit? Let's look at you. How you look? Oh, you look so good. What a handsome boy. There it is. There it is. Oh. A little spot on your tail. Hold up, hold up. Just shaking it off, huh? Oh, he's a good boy. Look at all his fuzz. Fuzz everywhere. Fuzzy, fuzzy. Alright, well, I'm going to peace out to both these videos. Bye to the POV. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See ya. I know it was a long one, but I appreciate it. Peace. And all of y'all on the live, go check out the POV stuff on my channel. And stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe and we'll get you some videos. He looks awesome. I think he looks pretty good. It took me an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. So, we'll see you there. And peace. All right, bro, you want to go back in your little spot? He's a good boy. He's a happy boy. You look so good. Get you some water. Good boy. He's just taking a nap, huh? He's a good boy. That's it, huh?